So I just wanted to make a quick addendum to the video that I posted yesterday about three 85mm lenses that I'm using on my Canon EOS R5. So on the left right now, we have the Sigma Art 85mm 1.4. And then in the middle, we have the RF85mm F2 Macro. And then on the right, we have the RF85mm f1.2. So these photos were all shot at 1/125th of a second on a tripod at f2. And this is the full screen view. And then as we click into 100%, you can see that all three lenses have sharpness in the middle, but then things are going to fall off as we go towards the model's hairline. So particularly what I'd like for you guys to notice here is that both the Sigma 1.4 on the left and the Canon RF85 F2 on the right are fairly sharp around the hairline, but the sharpness really falls off in the macro lens once we get, outside of his eye area. So again, just so you can see the full frame right now, the center of the frame is basically his nose. Now moving on to f2.8. Here we are again at full screen and then, or fit to screen. And then as we zoom in to 100%, you can see that we are a little bit sharper now overall. But as we scroll up here to his hairline, you can once again see that the faster lenses have more sharpness than the macro lens. In my original evaluation, I found that the macro was really great overall, but after moving around and sort of noticing this fall off as we get to, I guess you would call this the mid frame, it is quite surprising to me. So now moving on to 5.6 and zooming into 100%, you can see that things are really sharp here in the center. And what's interesting to me with the 1.2 lens is that his lips do not look as sharp as his lips do in the RF F2 macro lens or the Sigma lens. And I think this might be because I suspect that the 85-1.2 is just a little bit longer in magnification or millimeters than the other two lenses. And then as we come up here to the hairline, things look very sharp overall, but you can see that it's sharper with the faster lenses, the Sigma on the left and the 1.2 on the right, whereas the F2 macro is sort of still falling behind. And now moving on here to f8, you can see looking at the hairlines that things are more equal, but the macro is still falling behind a little bit. And then coming down here to the middle of the face, you can see that things are very sharp, and finally the lips are sharp on the RF85 F2. And this is why I probably will be keeping the, I know for sure that I'll be keeping the RF85 F1.2, but I probably will be shooting around f8 on headshots so that I end up with the proper amount of depth of field overall. Anyway guys, I hope this helped and made sense. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. And as always, sign up for the bell, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will talk to you soon.